Hi, everybody. My name is Tarun Rishi, and today I'm going to talk about a very relevant topic, the impact or the effects of the lockdown upon people basis their personality types or personality traits. Why am I calling this topic relevant? All of us right now are confined at home. Some of us probably may be working from home, while on the other hand, there may be few of us who are just sitting at home, not doing anything. I wouldn't say not doing anything because we anyways have to do the household chores because maids are not allowed to come right now. Now, this is a time when people can't move out. They are at their places 24/7, and it is just the first week. In the weeks to come, this may take a major toll on their psyche, and a lot of us are very likely to get into severe depression. So, today I'm going to talk about the various personality types, and I will also give you tips basis your personality traits so that you remain motivated, you remain positive. Now, I have been talking about personality types again and again. What are these types? Psychologically, we divide people into four broad categories, namely expressives, amiables, drivers, and the analyticals. A perfect human being ideally is a 25% blend of all four types. But then those things actually only occur in fantasy world, not in the real world. In the real world, we may have permutation combination of various personality traits in us, although the predominant style will always remain one. So, in the next 4 days, I'm going to tell you about one category each every day. Starting off with the expressives today, because expressives are the ones who will be most likely the worst hit people because are very likely to get into severe depression because of staying at home. What are expressives? Expressives are people, as the name suggests, they are the most outgoing people. They are the ones who love to talk. They are the ones who love to socialize. They're people's person. How do we identify our own personality traits? Now, I'm going to give you few traits of expressive. See if you can relate to them. Expressive probably is one person who, the moment they enter the office, everybody gets to know that, yes, this person is here because maybe the moment they reach the office, they would shout their lungs out and say, "Hey, how are you doing?" And everybody would turn around and say, "Oh, this guy is here." Expressives have a lot of friend circle in office, outside office. They're very popular on social media. Looking at the phone, it is easy to judge who an expressive is. For instance, expressives they love to talk over the phone. They love to chat. They are on Instagram. They are on Facebook. They are the ones who keep changing their display pics. They don't get likes, too many likes, they get into depression. Oh my God, is there something wrong with me? uh, Expressive would be probably the person who would take you around the office on day one and would come and introduce themselves. They would show you around. They would be nice and friendly people. Uh, Expressives are people who are very knowledgeable. They are jack of all trades. They can talk about almost anything and everything under the sun because they're avid readers and they have immense knowledge about almost everything. They are the ones who will be the most best dressed people around. They're very stylish people. They love fashion. In fact, they just love to be in the limelight. And the reason why this lockdown will have a major impact upon these expressives is the fact that they love being the center of attention. And now that they're confined to their homes, it is very difficult for them because they're not getting to socialize that much. Yes, on Instagram or on FB or on WhatsApp, they may be there the entire day. But then in the weeks to come, because they are confined to their houses, it will take a toll on their mental health. So, what is it that an expressive can do? See, expressives are creative people. They are the ones who probably are good at writing. They can be good at different arts, like they can be good at singing, they can be good at painting, they can be good dancers. Now is the time to explore your hobbies which you haven't followed for almost decades, or even better would be to discover a new hobby. This is time for you to explore yourself. See what is it that you can do to keep yourself busy apart from the household chores and the office work that you may be doing. You already have time. Take that time out. Talk to people. Call up friends who you haven't been in touch with for long. Obviously, we can't go out, so I wouldn't suggest you to go, on a long walk. That is not possible. Exercise a bit at home if possible. Listen to songs, listen to soothing music. One thing which I would suggest almost everybody is that please stay away from news. Do not watch too much news. If you still want to, see, expressives are people who can very well manage without watching news. I would suggest, do not circulate any messages on corona. Do not watch news related to COVID-19. In fact, don't even read newspaper. For 2 or 3 days, just switch off. Maybe once in 2, 3 days, you can watch for the latest updates. That will be more than enough. As of now, focus on discovering new hobbies or new interests. Build up new interests. Read more often. Apart from this, if you're, let's say, good at singing, record your videos and post them on Facebook or Instagram. Dance. Include your family members, and you can play a lot of indoor games. If you're fond of cooking, see, I know you may not make lavish things, but then using simple ingredients at home, try and make new dishes. This will keep you interested. This will probably give you that sense of appreciation, because every time you make a new dish, the family will like it. Every time you post a video on Instagram or FB and you get those likes, you will feel elated. And this is what an expressive always demands. An expressive wants to be in the limelight. So I'm telling you out of my own experience that this is the time when expressives have to explore themselves. One more thing, expressives. Now let's talk about the flip side of the personality. Expressives are people who are very emotional. Expressives are people who take offense very easily. So please, please try and not lose your temper on people, on other family members. Do not get into unnecessary arguments. Do not try and prove that you are the best. This is the flip side of the personality now that I'm talking about. Uh, do not try and prove that your point of view is the best, or what you, and in fact, do not expect people to work according to you. Give them their space. Another thing which expressives can do, because they are creative people, so what they can do right now is they can change the decor of the house. One thing I would suggest you is the aromatherapy, which means try and wear nice perfumes and deos at home, even though you're sitting at home. One common mistake which most of the people are making right now is that they don't dress up well. They are mostly in their pajamas or their shorts, and this can also have a major psychological impact upon people. I'm not asking you to dress according, dress up in formals the way you go to office, but then dress up nicely once in a while. Dress up for your partner. Dress up for yourself. Click pictures. You will feel good. Wear bright colors right now. Do not go, and this is exclusively for the expressives. Do not wear dull colors. Don't wear those office colors like the blues and the grays and the browns. Go for brighter shades. Go for the fire colors. Wear yellows, wear orange, red, green. magenta, turquoise, any bright color will actually used in the surrounding will make you feel good. So it's not just about your own clothes. This is the color therapy that I'm referring to. Uh, you know, changing the bed sheet. Put a very lively color bed sheet around, and that changes the entire environment of the room. Use aromatherapy, like I said, burn incense, burn sage, burn camphor. Use good quality perfume or deodorants right now. Use a room freshener. You will feel good about it. See, this is one topic wherein I can rattle on and on, but then I also have time constraints. So I'm going to stop right now. Tomorrow, I'm going to take up the other personality type, and in the days to come, each day I'm going to talk about a different personality trait, and I'll give you tips how to handle yourself. Uh, you can always get in touch with me for any further queries that you may have. My name is Tarun Rishi. My phone number is 989-141-2436. And my email ID is my email ID is tarunrishi at blueskythinking.in, and my website is www.blueskythinking.in. Thank you so much for your time, and stay tuned. Tomorrow I'm going to upload another video in the series, and tomorrow we will talk about the amiables. Thank you.